Children, you all know that our universe is large and unimaginable expanse of dust, gas, stars, clouds, galaxies and life. But what is universe? Come, let's learn about it.
Papa, see there. The stars are joining together and forming the shape of a kite.
They are called constellation. Each constellation makes a particular shape and they have a name based on the shape they make.
What is a constellation? I think there are so many things that I don't know about our universe.
Don't worry, my son. I'll explain in detail about the whole universe so that you will be able to enjoy as well as understand about them in a better way.
Let's learn something about the universe. First, we will carefully listen to Papa's explanation.
The universe is a big place. The universe is everything we can touch, feel, sense, measure or detect. It includes living things, planets, stars, sun, moon, galaxies, dust clouds, light and even time. Do you know that a star is a hot, glowing ball of gases? Stars emit their own heat and light. To make it easier, people since ancient times have grouped stars together. These groups are called constellations. Some are named after animals, others are named after ancient heroes. The constellations change their position in the sky. They move from east to west. Ursa Major, Orion, Canis Major and Cancer are some examples of constellations. There are 88 constellations across the sky. Let's talk about the Sun, the largest object in the solar system. The Sun is also a star. It is a giant ball of hot, glowing gases. It is the closest star to the Earth, so enough heat and light reach us. As the other stars are far away from the Earth, we do not feel their heat. Without the Sun, there would be no life on the Earth. Now coming to our solar system. The solar system is made up of the Sun and all of the smaller objects that move around it. Apart from the Sun, the largest members of the solar system are the 8 major planets. The Sun's family is called the solar system. There are some bright heavenly bodies that do not twinkle. These are called planets. The word planet means wanderer. The planets do not emit light of their own. They reflect only sunlight. There are 9 planets in the solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. Planets are made up of rock, metal or gas. All the planets in the solar system revolve around the Sun in the same direction. The path of the planet around the Sun is called an orbit. Besides stars and the planets, there are other heavenly bodies which are called satellites. Satellites move around the planets. Satellites do not have their own light. They only reflect sunlight. For example, our own moon is the satellite of the Earth. It takes 27 days to orbit the Earth. The satellites of the planets are called moons. Now, let us know the different features of planets. Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. It is the hottest planet. It takes 88 days to orbit the Sun. It has no moons. We can observe it with a naked eye. Venus takes 225 days to orbit the Sun. It is the brightest planet. It has no moons. It is also known as morning star. Earth is the only planet that supports life so far. It takes 365 and 1/4 days to orbit the Sun. It has only one moon. That's our own moon. Mars. Mars is red in color. It takes 687 days to orbit the Sun. It has two moons. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It takes 12 years to orbit the Sun. Jupiter has 16 moons. It can be seen easily with a naked eye. Saturn. Saturn is characterized by rings. It takes 29.5 years to orbit the Sun. Saturn has more than 18 moons, more than any other planet in the solar system. It can be seen with a naked eye. Uranus. Uranus takes 84 years to orbit the Sun. It has 15 moons. It can be seen with a naked eye. Neptune. Neptune takes 165 years to orbit the Sun. It has 8 moons. Apart from natural satellites like the Moon, we also have artificial satellites that orbit around the Earth. Satellites launched by man to revolve around the Earth are called artificial satellites. Sputnik 1 was the first artificial satellite launched by Russia on October 4, 1957. Later, hundreds of artificial satellites were launched by different countries. Some bring us television pictures from the other side of the world. Some bring communications from the other side of the world. Others are used to help ships and planes to find their way. India has launched many artificial satellites like Aryabhatta, Rohini, INSAT 1B, INSAT 1C, etc. The Russian astronaut Yuri Gagarin was the first man to go around the Earth in a spacecraft. Meteosat is a satellite that follows the Earth's weather. Rockets are used to carry things into space. They are the only machines powerful enough to take spacecraft away from the Earth. The first woman who went around the Earth in a spacecraft is Valentina Tereshkova. The first man who landed on the Moon was Neil Armstrong, who was an American. The first Indian who went into space is Rakesh Sharma. Saturn V is the largest rocket that carried the first astronaut that landed on the Moon. My son, these are some important information that you should know as far as our universe is concerned. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Do not forget these informations.
Of course, Papa.
Children, we have thus come to an end to our lesson on our universe. Hope all your doubts about our universe have been cleared. At the end of this lesson, you were able to understand our universe, constellations, the Sun, solar system and its 9 planets, natural and artificial satellites, rockets. I hope it was fun learning about universe. Till we meet again, bye-bye children.